What's going on, all you tech subscribers? Back at it again. It's the Medium Rare Podcast with a returning guest.
Yes, sir.
We got Brandon Miller,
Yes,
a.k.a. D. Miller,
Yes, sir.
a.k.a. Juice.
Man.
I know you don't really go by Juice or Ghost anymore, but
Nah.
yeah,
So,
a.k.a. 5 a.m. Club.
5 a.m. Club.
Yeah.
That's what we doing.
Yeah. A.k.a. Also how motherfuckers want to find me.
Hey, you know what? I like that one the most. I like that one the most.
Oh, all right, we're going to get into these New York strips real quick.
Yes, sir. You got like a specific recipe for this?
It's yeah, man. It's just. I think you saw it, right? We were kind of just chilling and talking. I kind of just let it go. It's
Right.
I just go 5 minutes on one side, 5 minutes on the other side,
Simple.
and then let it rest for it's been like 5 minutes,
Right.
maybe 10 minutes since we were doing all the mic tests.
Right.
But yeah, man, very simple, very something like you can repeat over and over again.
No, for sure.
Yeah, I can't remember who I was talking about it with, but my lady cuts my hair today. We were talking. She was talking about like, oh yeah, when you gonna get married, blah blah blah. And I was like,
Oh, it's not.
I was like, yeah, I'm chilling, blah blah, whatever. And then I was like, trying to find the right one, do it one time, not twice, type of thing.
For sure.
And right, and she's like, yeah, you gotta find someone that fits your standards, that like cooks, all that stuff. And I was like, well, actually, I wouldn't want my future wife to cook,
Oh,
like
okay.
yeah, because I'm like I made this in like 15 minutes, right?
No, for sure.
I'm like, what are you gonna do? Boil pasta? Like boil water for pasta for 45 minutes? Like it's too much time,
No, for sure.
But I just thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, recipe wise, it's just Himalayan pink salt or some high quality sea salt, some high quality butter,
Okay.
hopefully grass fed, and
Yes, sir.
and then just a pan with high heat, man.
Hey, so you make it simple.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. My fiance, she cooks all the time now.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
What are you guys be eating?
We eat very clean. Like lately, it's been like steak. It's been baked chicken.
Yeah.
It's been like always a green, asparagus, broccoli,
Yep.
some type of green in there, and then quinoa or just regular rice.
Nice.
Yeah, lately I've been.
Good little mix of a balanced diet.
Yeah, I've been very balanced lately.
Yeah. Let me know what do you think about. I was teaching. I help out my Boy Scout troop as an assistant scoutmaster. Right? We talked about that.
No?
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been doing it for a little over 10 years now.
Okay.
And one of the things I teach is like in Boy Scouts they got merit badges for different
Right.
subjects. One of the subjects is personal fitness.
Okay.
Being a trainer for so long, I teach that merit badge.
Easy for you.
Right. And so one of the things I talk about, I'm like, every time the topic of nutrition comes up, I'm like, guys, you don't really need to say the word diet. It's just like the way you eat.
Right.
Or like just the food you eat is whatever, right? I was like, you don't need to say diet. It's just your lifestyle, your way of eating. That's it.
For sure. I actually, I tell my clients that all the time. Like, they're like, man, how long am I on this diet for? I was like, actually, you really need to make this like a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like, this is the way you eat now. That's what it needs to be.
Exactly. Like you're that guy now. You're that guy that eats healthy. Yeah.
No, for sure.
Cheers, bro.
I'll take two down. You know
There
what?
we go. Let me try to help you. Oh, there you go.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Tastes just like I remember it.
Hey, I love that.
Well, I'm gonna be back.
Consistency.
Yes, sir. This tastes great.
Yeah, man. Catch us up on what's been going on since last time we saw you out here.
Oh.
I think it's been like 6 months. It was cold outside when we did this. I think it was January, early February maybe.
So maybe what, like 6 or 7 months?
6, 7 months, yeah.
Man, I've just been staying busy. Right now I'm training the most clients I've ever trained. That's part of the reason why I'm waking up so early, so I can make sure I get my workout in. But besides that, lots of basketball. I just got my LLC, so Juice Workouts is now like a name. So it's cool to see people tap into that.
Yeah.
Other than that, man, I've just been trying to get better. Still been reading. I'm pretty much the same guy, just trying to get better each and every day. So I'm evolved a little bit, but I'm still working towards some things.
That's it. Evolution, right?
Yes, sir.
I feel like we should cue that Kobe commercial where he's like, "Are you the same beast but a different
No,
animal?"
for sure.
Like
Kanye West.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure. That was a great commercial.
Yeah, at the end he's just like, "What are you talking about, Kobe Bryant?"
Yeah, I didn't know what he was talking about at first either. I had to dig deep. And I was like,
right?
okay.
Yeah, because when we're like, that commercial probably came out in like 2011. And as kids listen to that, we're like, what's he talking about?
What is he talking about? No, facts. This is good.
Mm-hmm. Man, yeah, similar boat, man. Just cruising,
Yeah.
trying to get better.
Yes, sir.
Traveled a lot the past like 6 or so months. Now I'm done traveling for a while.
I was about to ask about that because every time
There's
I
a
looked
lot,
at
man.
the video, I was like, that looked fun, bro. That looked real fun. It
Great
looked like
time.
it was lit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and those type of videos just started pretty recently. I guess it's been probably less than 3 months.
Uh-huh.
And I just kind of, I don't know, man. I just found that niche. I'm just like, look, I already talk about this with, we talk about this on podcasts, right? But
No, for sure.
it's different talking about it face to face versus when you're talking to the camera. You got some nice sights behind you, or even if you don't, like, just wherever you're at. Like when I went to Nashville, shot a few of those types of videos. Like about how to feel good all the time without stimulants, like successful relationships,
For sure.
and how to change like your mindset and stuff. So it's a good time.
No, you've been getting busy, bro.
Yeah.
I told you, that's one thing I feel like you got it.
The consistency.
No, I mean, yeah, of course that's the biggest part, but just who you are, bro. I feel like you can make a lot of noise off of just who you are. Just me and you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I appreciate that, man.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you said that at the gym the other day, and I was thinking about it afterwards. I was like, man, Brandon's a real one for.
Hey, no,
Hyping me up, man. Yeah.
No, it's always love. I love I mean, first off, you got to think, man, I'll be meeting some of these people sometimes, and they be really like, they be normal people, bro. They be having the same conversations we have, so it just be like the consistency, the little things, like you said. So if you do that, man, it's over with for you.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, man, can I book with my man for 2-3 months later or something? So,
Right.
nah, yeah, for you, I think it's gonna take off for sure.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it eventually. It's kind of like one of those. A lot of people they post to get followers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm posting so my current people that follow me will get like value out of it. And it's like new follower comes, cool, but
Right.
like the people who follow me right now, and it's not even a ton of people. It's like the people I talk to, like that I'm close with in real life.
Right.
But the people I don't get interaction with too much,
Right.
Who knows what they're going through type of thing.
No,
I remember we had
for
that
sure.
conversation last time.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Just
That was a
be
good one.
nicer. You never know what someone's going through.
Facts.
That's it, right? And so,
Yeah.
if I can help somebody out, cool.
Yeah.
Even though you don't know about it.
Yeah.
You know?
No, for sure. I think that's what real ones do, though.
Mhm.
Just try to help the people around them. You know?
Yeah, man. Tell me about this. Tell me about some of your supplement stack that we were talking about the other day.
Oh man, it's so deep. Like sometimes, I told you, I feel like a crazy person taking on. I'm like, okay, this, that. I think the biggest thing for me is CMOS. I love the
Tell me about
CMOS. 92 essential vitamins that your body needs out of I think it's 102. So that's automatic. I take that all the time. Iron, I take iron because we were talking about deficiencies. I was like, I might be iron deficient just because my hands get cold sometimes, my feet get cold. So I started taking way more iron. I'm feeling a lot better.
Okay, cool.
Slippery elm.
Slippery elm.
That's
Yep,
one of them.
for the gut.
Yes, sir. Golden seal, which is really good for your immune system.
Golden seal.
I was taking that when COVID actually came out. We came here to make a visit. We were trying to move. Came in like a group of 5 people. I'm taking it consistently. I'm on my stuff. Everybody caught COVID.
Except for you.
Except for me.
Nice.
Including my fiance. So,
Wow.
and we live together. So I still had to quarantine everything. We came back and I had to take another test and I didn't get it. So I was keeping my immune system really strong.
Damn.
So I love Golden Seal. It tastes disgusting though.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
So bad, bro. But I'm tasting it now.
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, so I take that and then man, I'm trying to. There's so many collagen, biotin, just the regular things.
Yeah.
Vitamin D, vitamin A, B12. It's like I'm gonna
It's a
send you
lot.
a picture, bro.
Yeah, send me a picture, man.
I feel like a crazy person when I line everything up and I take all the pills. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
ashwagandha.
Oh yeah.
Ashwagandha's
That's
been
like
big.
for stress and stuff, right? Or for-
Stress,
Yeah,
cognitive
energy.
function, and
Yeah.
all of that. Yeah, so that's been doing me well.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place, man.
Nice,
Vitamins, man.
What's the? You've been so consistent with it. I'm sure you haven't had many days where you've fallen off of it. But
Not at all.
what's the? I guess I don't want to say what's the biggest benefit because it sounds like depending on all the stuff you're taking.
Yeah,
it's-
shit, I don't even
like
know.
you're probably at a point right now where if you were to stop taking some of it,
I would feel it.
you'd feel it.
No,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I think just having a strong immune system. I think that's been the biggest thing for me. You know, obviously in the training industry, you're around a million of people. You're in a gym on top of that, so it's like you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta do the little things, and then on top of that, just waking up, working out, doing it sauna like you were saying earlier, just doing the biggest things. I feel like that makes a big difference on how you feeling, mental, physical, all of that. So and stretching has been huge for me too.
Man.
Yeah.
Man, we haven't had one of those days in a while.
No,
you're
for
right.
sure.
Yeah.
I seen you over there in the corner getting to it though. So you
you
said
the other
yeah. Getting busy, bro.
rolling with the lacrosse ball and
Yeah.
doing the foam rolling and all that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, that's what it is, man. It's all the big stuff. You know, a lot of people, I feel like they overcomplicate. Just, I mean, fitness is one thing, you know, but everything, right? And it's always what are the little things I can do to get an edge? It's like, what kind of shoes do I get? What kind of do I get Gymshark? You know, do I go to Lulu?
Right.
And I'm like, dude, just you can get some Asics and some or whatever. I don't know. You can show up. I go to the gym in flip flops sometimes, right?
Yeah,
like
and get some work in
right?
too.
Get some
work.
work. Yeah. He knows. Yeah, I've been doing the single leg balance and
all
and
of
stuff,
that. Yes, sir.
But you go to the gym in like a Walmart tank top and shorts and some flip flops and like you know you can get your work in. Yeah, you don't need nothing. You don't need anything special
at all.
Yeah, but I feel like the overcomplication of that is very heavy, based on just like social media and
for sure
peer pressure or
for sure
whatever else.
And to top that, I think that's just how it is with everything. Like we overthink everything, and I'm starting to realize as I get older.
Yeah.
Like a lot of things are not that complicated. like you think just because it's like your dream or whatever you're, you know, chasing, you be like, oh my God, it's some crazy formula. And really it's just, I think the biggest thing is being strategic and finding a formula and then just being consistent. Like it's not really.
You just described my cooking.
I know, fact. Yeah, finding a formula.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so it's just like, it's not that hard. So a lot of times I find myself, I have to step back from a lot of things and just kind of figure that out. A lot of the stuff I'm trying to chase is not that hard. It's a million people doing it. And that's another reason why I tell you, like, man, you could easily. Like,
there are a lot of people doing that, yeah.
Because you have a great personality, and then on top of that, just stay consistent. Then it's there. So I feel like that's kind of the key for anything, just making sure you're strategic with it, you know?
Right.
Staying consistent.
That's it, man. Consistency is key.
Yes, sir.
That's the biggest lesson.
Yeah.
What's the thing that you've... my bad, man. Keep asking you questions right as you're about to eat.
Oh, no, you good, bro. Yeah. I'm turning this stuff up.
Yeah. What's I got you.
Appreciate
it. Yeah. What's teamwork makes the dream work? You know.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, with the knife.
Yeah.
In basketball too, but yeah.
I thought you were talking about this. I was like, oh yeah, no.
Yeah. What's one of the biggest things that you found is that you were overcomplicating?
It's crazy, bro, because I really think everything. Like everything that I was that I'm pursuing, everything. A lot of times I feel like I had to just be super analytical, and it led me to a point where I wasn't really chasing because I'm like, no, that's not right yet. That's not right yet. I can't do that. I can't do that yet. No, it's not right yet. As opposed to saying, man, I'm gonna put this shit out, and then I'm gonna get the results, and then I'm gonna say, okay, how can I do better after that? So I think that's been the biggest thing is just more action than all that. You know, I mean, I draw out a plan. I'm strategic, and then I look at what I did wrong after I did whatever action, and I'll be okay. How can I fix that? But yeah, just being strategic and just more action,
and then iterating on the past action.
Yeah.
It's like changing up those one or two things that might have not gone your way, but you did the thing. You already pushed it out.
You already did it.
On the next one, you can be like, all right, cool. Now I can change this and this and this.
No, yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
It's like that this old Gary Vaynerchuk video. He said something like, it's not ready, aim, fire. It's ready, fire, aim.
Yeah, for sure. Like, you gotta be ready first. You know, so
you're ready, and then you just do it. And then after that, like, sure, you throw it at the target, and if you miss the target, then you just do it again, but you would just readjust and try to get, I don't know why I did this. I've been shooting a lot of darts lately.
Yeah, I see. Like, it looks like it was a point, though.
Yeah, right.
All right, yeah. I think, just put myself out there in everything that I want to pursue.
Yeah.
Seeing the results from it, whether it's a client, whether it's basketball, whether it's working out and trying to get some results, just trying new workouts, and trying out for a little bit, see how the results go. If it's not big, if it's not good or exactly what I expected, okay, how can I change it up? Yeah.
Speaking of basketball, are we allowed to talk about
Oh, you know I love basketball. I could sit here all day talking about that.
Are we allowed to talk about what you told me at the gym the other day?
With South Armenian.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we can. I'm not sure if I want to sign with it. So I mean,
Okay.
yeah. So I ain't made the big decision
Right,
yet.
right.
So that's I think I have till November 13th. I know
Okay.
I have another workout November 2nd.
So just balancing out the pros and
Balancing.
cons type of thing.
Yeah, and then on top of that, just trying to get my body right. I told you, man, 3 times straight
Oh, the injuries.
injury, and it was like it wasn't as bad, so I'm not tripping. But I was like, okay, I gotta change some things up.
Yep.
You know, I can't keep doing the same thing. So
That sleep is crucial.
get some more sleep, and I'm also focusing on just strengthening my legs and my lower half, and then seeing where that takes me. Because when I'm healthy, and I like the way I like the way things look.
You're unstoppable when you're healthy.
That's how I feel, man. I didn't want to put it in the air, but I really feel like that. So.
You know what you put in the air, man. Your
No,
brain
for
believes
sure.
it, right?
No, for sure. Hey, you know, unstoppable.
Right.
Unstoppable. There we go.
Yeah. Unstoppable. Kevin Garnett said anything's possible.
Anything's
Yeah.
possible. I just posted the one with my boy D Rose.
Oh, the why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't? What he say? Why can't?
Why
it be?
can't I be the best player in the league? And he was like 20 at the time or something, right?
Man.
Youngest MVP.
You know what's crazy?
What a time, dude.
I realized, and it took me till he retired actually to go back and just think about, like, you know, I'm from Chicago, so
Yeah.
I'm like Derrick Rose. Back then, I was always a big LeBron fan, but
Yeah.
I used to love Derrick Rose too.
Yeah.
So like playing against him, I wanted LeBron to win because I need,
Oh,
he had
man.
something to prove.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, this dude Derrick Rose is crazy. I had all
guy.
his shoes.
Yeah, the 773s.
What, the crazy lights,
crazy,
bro?
yeah,
Bro, I
yeah.
felt like,
Oh.
man, I was flashing them shoes. So I'm actually looking for a pair. So I'm gonna try to grab a pair of crazy lights
Crazy Lights? Yeah.
wherever I can find them. But I realized, like, man, Derrick Rose played low key a big part in like my basketball, like in terms of where I wanted to take it. Just because like how aggressive he was, the passion he played with, like I love players like that.
110% every game.
Yeah, like until he got injured, and then when he was injured, you know, it changed up a little bit. But he was going hard. Like it didn't matter who, Dwayne Wade, LeBron,
Just
he's trying to dunk
like,
motherfucker.
yeah,
Like he's trying to
man.
do everything he can to win the game. So I think I kind of tried to take some of that from him when I played. I was inspired to
Yeah.
say in other words.
Nice,
For
man.
sure. Yeah.
You and I are very similar, except for me, it was same team, same time frame, except it was Joakim Noah.
Joakim Noah.
Joakim Noah, man.
Oh.
Yeah, which is crazy when I tell people that. For like 7 years, Joakim Noah was my favorite player.
That's different,
My
bro.
favorite player to watch, dude, because
To watch.
I would play basketball, like when I would play out, like when I'd watch basketball, right, and then I would play the same way, just like heart, heart, hustle, and muscle. That's what Stacey King, the announcer, would say.
Yeah.
Over and over, right? And you know, Derrick Rose did his flashy dunks, whatever, cool. Joakim Noah's like sprinting down the court to get a block, or like, you know, he's always playing defense, man.
Now that's facts.
Always playing
locking up.
defense.
He was
locking down whoever he played with. I remember, man, I had a Joakim Noah jersey shirt.
That's crazy.
Just imagine, man.
Yeah,
Imagine.
yeah.
This was before. I mean, he was an all-star for 2 seasons.
Yeah.
This is before that, though. You know, and
Yeah.
like I was just watching. I was like, dude, this guy's crazy.
That's crazy.
Like, this guy's crazy. And I modeled my game after him to the point where like I'm 5'9"
Right.
on a good day.
Right.
And I would love playing in the post. I'm always saying, pointing at the biggest guy. I'm like, I want to guard that guy. This is pre ACL tear,
Some
of course,
heart,
right?
some
Yeah,
heart.
yeah, right. It's pre ACL tear, pre you know, issues and stuff, pre
No, for
injuries.
sure.
But man, I was like,
That's
just
crazy.
watching him, I was like, man, this guy is like on something. He's like, his mindset is unstoppable.
Joakim was different.
Yeah, and
Right.
he would he said his pregame song before every game was put on by
Young Jeezy?
Jeezy.
Oh, snap.
Yeah,
okay.
featuring
Hey, that
Kanye,
makes
yeah.
sense by
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
he played, because he
Right.
definitely tried to put something on.
Put some, but he's trying to put on for the city. Yeah.
Nah, for sure.
So
Joakim Noah was one of them players, you know, he used to get into it with LeBron.
with
all the time.
LeBron, yeah.
I was like,
I
"Man,
never
what's
seen
up?"
anyone say go to Cleveland for vacation.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
He used to get on his ass. So it's interesting to think back to it. But he was a dog. He was a dog.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it. Like, played defense, got rebounds, got some dunks, got some alley oops, and just was vicious out there. Like, he would talk.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't win the
Yeah.
matchup, he would still talk. Like
He'd end with like a triple double of like 13 points, 12 rebounds, and
Yeah.
like 10 assists.
yeah, he used to
As
be
a
passing that
center?
thing too. Yeah, he used to bring the. I mean, I remember him bringing up the ball every
Yeah,
once in a while.
you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about that, man.
When D Rose was injured, because he was
Yeah.
like there's like 2.5 seasons where D Rose just didn't play.
Backing on, yeah.
It's tough, but tough time to be a Bulls fan.
Yeah, man, yeah, for sure. I'm glad I have my boy LeBron in the
Yeah, in the back, right?
doing damage, bro.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, man, I remember watching him and Nate Robinson for that one season, man.
Oh,
I was a
snap.
senior in high school.
Yeah.
I just remember that like 7-game series with the New Jersey Nets, and like there's a game that went to triple overtime.
Joe Johnson, Darren Williams,
Brooke Lopez.
Yeah.
Darren Williams and Nate Robinson Nate Robinson and somebody else, like they got into a fight in the middle of the game, like
I believe it.
crazy, man. But
Do you still keep up with basketball?
barely, man. I watch the playoffs nowadays.
Yeah.
I did watch I watched most of the playoffs last year, and then of course I kept up with the finals.
Gotcha.
I'm not a when I don't have a horse in the fight, like when my team's not there.
That's kind of the double.
It is what it is. I'll always go for like the underdog or the team that I like. I really liked watching the Celtics play basketball last year. Like
They played good basketball
in the finals. The ball movement is insane.
The ball movement is crazy.
It's just crazy to see. Like, I mean, you got Luka and you got Kyrie, both superstars on the Mavs, and like they're carrying the team. And the Celtics, you never know who it is. Peyton Pritchard, Porzingis, like
Yeah,
see Peyton Pritchard, like half court,
Yeah, he's having
3/4
fun
court.
out there.
Yeah, he's having a great time.
It's crazy, bro,
Yeah.
to think about that. They're so deep. Like they might win another one, and there's no reason like why they shouldn't if they stay healthy. Because like the way they play is kind of like the Spurs, except they might be a little more talented in terms of like just power. Like Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Porzingis. The first game he killed. So like it's interesting to see them, especially because a lot of my friends are from St. Louis, so they went to school with like Jason Tatum or something like that. So it's crazy to just hear stories and see how much he's accomplished and just watch him grow. I guess it's cool.
Yeah, and Jason Tatum has like he has videos on YouTube that are like has like millions of views, and it's him talking about how to tie a tie. There's like a video from like 2010 or something.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'll send it over to you after this.
Got you.
It's just so nuts. Like, I mean, of course it blew up after he got drafted and stuff. But I just found it so hilarious.
He was on there trying to show.
He's got like vlogs and stuff like about when he's like him and his basketball team in high school are like going to.
That's funny. I didn't know that at all.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
There's only like 3 or 4 videos, but you know.
Yeah, that's still cool.
Yeah.
How you feel about Bronny going into the league?
Oh, dude, I have not kept up with his college career at all. I don't even know if he's good or what. I don't even know what's up with him. Yeah.
He's decent. He's decent. I hope he succeeds just because everybody's on his ass. You know, he's LeBron's son, so it's gonna be hard.
Pressure, insane.
Yeah.
The pressure, being LeBron's son.
That's tough. Yeah. But at the same time, I feel like he's surrounded by all the right pieces to make him succeed at the same time. So, his dad, a facility, young age. He already has money, so we know it's not really about money. So he must really want to play basketball. You know,
play for the love of the game.
And if you do that, then you probably be good as long as you stay up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how that goes.
It's gonna be interesting to watch him play. Step on that floor with his dad. Like, that's even crazy to say. Like,
father son team would be.
That's crazy.
Yeah, LeBron. How old is LeBron? He had his kid young in that case.
Yeah, because I think Bronny's 18 or 19.
19. Yeah, probably just 1 year in college, right?
Yeah, just one. No, I think Bron is about to be like 40.
40. Wow.
That's crazy.
Kid at 22.
I feel like maybe LeBron is younger because I feel like he had it younger than that. Yeah, LeBron is something different, man. I was gonna ask, man. Are you in therapy?
For my knees and stuff?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, for your knee and everything. Are you still doing anything?
I see all the stuff that you see me at the gym, do at the gym, I'll do all that stuff myself. I have a trainer who has a kines background / like sports medicine background
Oh, okay.
that I work with at Lifetime.
I think you told me.
Yeah, his name is Addison. Shout out Addison.
Shout out him.
I don't know if you've been watching this deep into
No,
the
for
YouTube,
sure.
but if you are,
Yes, sir.
dude, I'll tell you, man. I met him in like the craziest way. I don't think we talked about the story, but
Nah.
so I usually I there's 2 Lifetimes. There's one in Plano and one in Allen. So
Right.
the LA Fitness membership at the gym, like you know how close the LA is. It's a 2-minute drive, right?
Oh, yeah.
I go there when it's convenient, like when I don't have a lot of time to work out. I'm in there in and out, like
Right.
you see me in and out
Yeah,
30
in
minutes,
and
right?
out,
Yeah,
yeah.
real quick.
For sure.
And when I have time, I'll go to the Lifetime. I'll lift, I'll sauna, take a shower, steam,
Okay.
all that good stuff. Swim, all the stuff that I can do if I have time.
Yeah,
maybe on a
relax a
weekend.
little bit,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I usually go to I was going to the Lifetime in Allen for the longest time, and one day I missed the turn, and I was like, oh, it's okay. I'll just go to the Plano Lifetime. Before I lift, I was just hoop a little bit to warm up, take a few shots.
Okay.
And I see this dude on the court, and he's playing 2-on-2 with his boys, and he has that same
ACL brace?
brace, yeah. And I was like, oh man, this guy just tore his ACL,
Right.
or he probably tore it, and now you have to. I played with my brace on for like 2-3 years. I was so paranoid to play without it,
Yeah.
and so I asked him. I asked the guys. I was like, hey, do you guys want to run another game? They're like, no, we're about to go lift, but.
Right.
I was like, oh, no worries. Hey, I just saw your brace. It's been, like a year or 2 since you tore your ACL, you said?
Right.
No, it's been 7 months.
7 months and he's out hooping?
7 months out hooping.
That's crazy.
Right? That's what I said. I was
crazy.
like, dude, I couldn't play basketball for 2 years until my
Yeah.
injury. And he's like, yeah, man, and he just kind of like told me a little about himself.
That's crazy.
He used to play college football and college basketball.
Okay.
Won a national championship
Oh, snap.
playing football, and then he played college basketball for the rest of his college career.
That's cool.
Right? And I
Yeah,
was like,
that's different.
and studied kinesiology, all that good stuff. And I told him about my background, and I was like, dude, yeah, same. I also tore my ACL, like all this
Yeah.
stuff, And I was like, dude, today's actually like this is like my comeback, because this is like right after I gotten like shingles and like all the nerve stuff on my arm, and I
Right.
couldn't lift.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, man, I actually host a little like workshop every
Right.
Tuesday and Thursday at 3:30 for people who have been injured.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, that's cool, man. Unfortunately, I'm at work at those times,
Right.
so I can't come. But I mean, if I can ever come, I'll come join. He's like,
Right.
well, today we're at, like, some of these guys showed up late, so like we're about to get it now if you're free. And I was like, dude, can I jump in? He's like, yeah, sure. We're hitting legs. And I was like, sweet, let's go.
Perfect. Yeah.
Jumped in, did a whole leg day with him, did some ladder stuff at the end.
Okay.
Hadn't done ladder stuff since I was like 18,
Yeah.
so I was struggling.
Yeah.
And then it was just like a very physical therapy focused leg day, but a lot of like strengthening and stability as well.
No, for
And so
sure.
after that, he's like, hey man, we're doing the same thing again next Tuesday, right?
Right.
So he let me do it like for free a couple times.
Uh-huh.
And then I hit him up and I was like, hey man, are we still doing it on Thursday? He's like, yeah. And if you're down, I'd love to talk about a
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah, for
And I was
sure.
like, sure, let's do it.
Right.
And yeah, so I was just like, I'm like, dude, yeah, let me know. What's up? Like, I see the value.
No, for sure.
I've been
yeah.
a trainer. You don't have to pitch me.
Yeah.
Just tell me
Yeah,
that-
I'm sold already.
Yeah, tell me what it is. Like, I'm
Yeah.
down. So
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever. There's been very rare times in the past 10 years I've not had a trainer.
Okay.
Like, ever since I was 19, 29 now.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was 19. I used to be a client at LA Fitness.
That's
10
crazy.
years ago.
You're a vet in the game, man.
Right? Yeah. So
That's what's up.
I was a client at LA Fitness. Shout out Jordan, my very first trainer.
Shout out to Jordan.
Shout out Dakota and AJ, the PTDs at the time, for
Okay.
signing me up
Okay.
on this super shady deal.
Yeah.
It was like, you know how, like, I know you're probably a master trainer, so like it's
Yeah.
different, but like, you know how in the normal trainer they pay like $45 per session or whatever?
Yeah.
So this, and you have to do 4 sessions a month.
Yeah.
That's like the minimum,
At least.
right?
Yeah.
So these guys hooked me up with 2 sessions a month, $45 a session for like $90 a month.
Yeah, I've never
It didn't
heard
exist.
Of that, bro.
It doesn't
Yeah.
exist. I don't know how they did it, but they did
Why?
it.
How they put it in the system?
I have no idea. This
That's
is also like 2014, 2014.
Okay, so you
yeah.
could just.
Yeah, I don't know what
okay.
they did.
That's
but
crazy. That's a
yeah.
great deal, though.
Yeah, it was a great deal, man. And
Yeah.
I combined both those sessions, made it into one 1-hour session a month at the beginning of the month.
Uh-huh.
And then Jordan would write me out a program for like the rest of the month, and I'd see him again
snap.
at the beginning of the next month.
And see how you doing.
Yeah.
Checkup.
Yeah,
Okay.
check up, and then one time, like one
Same
time
thing.
together, yeah, and then same thing.
That's smart.
Yeah, it was great.
That's smart.
Very efficient use of my money for
No, for sure.
for training. And then 6 months in, I got really hooked. I was like, dude, this like my body had changed. You know, like I really understood the value of having a trainer.
Right.
And I was like, I want to help other people do this. How do I pretty much I asked him, I was like, how do I be like you when I grow up?
No,
right? And so this guy's 21, I'm 20, right? So it's not, he's literally a year older than me.
Can I be like you?
I was like, man, what do I got to do? And he told me about NASM. Next thing you know, I'm studying.
Certified.
I'm calling up my friends every week after I read a chapter. I'm like, hey, let me work you out for free. Let me like put this stuff into practice that I just learned.
That's different.
Trained him at the apartment gym. 6 months. Took the exam, passed.
That's what's up.
Got a job at LA Fitness 2 weeks later.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah, because I was already like the PTD already knew me.
Yeah, so it was just like.
And I was like, yeah, man, hey, I've been studying, but like, and he knew I'd been studying, he knew I'd been training, like all that stuff.
Right, so he knew you was getting ready for it.
Flawless, yeah.
That's
like,
what's up, bro. Yeah, that's actually a cool story.
Yeah, so I had him, and I know this has been a really long tangent, but like, man, I get so passionate when I talk about this.
No, we got to. It's the body, bro.
Yeah, so I had Jordan for like my first year and a half, and then the PTD at the time, his name was Aaron. Aaron used to be a physique show competitor. Shout out Aaron Brown. And like him and Jordan and I and my friend Namer, we'd all work out together. And then there's like a couple of years where like maybe like a year and a half I didn't have a trainer, and then like I met this guy Nick who worked at a different LA Fitness. Same thing, functional medicine, corrective or functional movement, corrective exercise. Had been a trainer for 20 years, kinesiology, like top physics, right?
Yeah.
And so he knew the body. He's my trainer for like a year, and then I didn't have a trainer for a while. Then at the same LA Fitness you go to, there's a guy named Dalton.
Okay.
Same thing, corrective exercise, functional movement. I got with him, boom. There's like maybe 6 months I didn't have a trainer, 8 months I didn't have a trainer. I was just doing it myself, and then I met Addison, boom. Like 10 years, like five trainers, bro, and like I'm like
staying consistent.
Yeah, and I'm like, and I like the last thing on my mind is the price.
No, for sure.
Because because I know the value is there, and I know that I can always learn something from someone else. Like pretty much paying to like somebody to teach me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you paying for college or something.
Exactly.
Except it might be more useful because
100%.
You learn everything.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't use everything you go to college for.
So many formulas in college kinesiology classes that we don't use.
Don't use.
You remember exercise science? That class? It was just
that's what I got my degree in, bro.
Yeah.
Exercise. I mean, it's a great degree. I love it. But I'm like, man, I know I'm not gonna see this.
Like, no, it was exercise physiology. That was the class.
Oh, I gotta see.
Great class. So much math involved that didn't need to be there.
Formulas and stuff that doesn't like it doesn't. It's like, what am I gonna use this for, man? So yeah, no, I get that 100%. Even in the school system, man, like I feel like it's kind of crazy. Like I know, growing up where I was at, they didn't teach me like finances.
Nothing.
Like nothing that mattered. Investing.
Taxes.
Stocks,
like how that works.
Taxes.
Still barely know how taxes work.
Yeah, and even how to pay bills and stuff like that. So it was just kind of self-taught. I feel like they should definitely incorporate that in some classes. They might out here in Texas, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, growing up where I was, none of that.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah. Schools are really good at creating like employees.
No, for sure. It's like a system for sure.
You want some black seed oil?
Oh yeah, I'll take some.
Yeah, it's just the capsules.
Yes, sir.
I just take 2 with every meal.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's just good for inflammation. And there's this quote by.
Appreciate you.
There's a quote by Prophet Muhammad, who like in our culture is like one of the founders of Islam. He said, "Black seed oil is a cure for everything except death."
Yeah. Okay.
I was like, cool.
Black seed oil. Okay. I'm pretty sure my fiance has some.
Yeah.
I do not take it, so maybe I need to add that.
Dude, this we're talking about immune system stuff. This is like really good for your immune system. Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah, there's like this thing in there called look up thymoquine. Right there. That the thymoquine or whatever. Look that up and how that relates to your immune system.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm tapping in.
Yeah.
My man put
You guys too. You guys want to learn a little more?
No, for sure. You need to be posting all the vitamins and everything that you take because I told you I have clients. I know people, just regular people who don't drink water.
The water, bro. Water.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like That's that's crazy, bro. I'm drinking like about a gallon a day, and one of my clients is funny. If she ever watches this, she's gonna laugh because she knows I'm talking about her. But she was like, yeah, I don't drink as much pop anymore. You know, she was like, I only drink 6 Diet Cokes a day. She said only. She's like, yeah, I've been cutting it down some, so I'm getting that help.
Cutting it down from what?
Yeah, we drinking the 12 pack. So it's just funny to see how people treat their bodies sometimes.
Dang.
So, yeah, water. Water is very important.
Water's where it's at. People always say, man, I hate the taste of water.
It
And I'm
doesn't
like,
taste like.
it doesn't taste like anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why does something have to taste like something for you to drink it or eat it? You know?
No, for sure. I feel like for me, it's more about knowing the benefits of it.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I'm tapping into a whole bunch of nasty stuff. Like, it don't taste good.
Yeah.
But, like,
Yeah,
I know
the golden
results.
seal and all that stuff.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And then I've been telling all my clients to drink this suja, the juice.
What is that?
It's called suja. So it has, like, collard greens, apple, celery, like, just a whole bunch of greens. And it doesn't taste the best. But the benefits. It's fresh squeezed, natural for you. Obviously, a lot of fiber and stuff like that. So I tell all my clients to drink it, and they're like, man, it just tastes so bad. And
Just
now,
close your nose and.
yeah, now I'm sipping it slow. Like, I'll drink it really slow just because I know the benefits, so it don't even matter. So
You've adjusted.
more goal oriented.
Goal oriented.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's the thing, man.
yeah,
That's such a key phrase you just said.
yeah.
When you're goal oriented, like all the small day-to-day stuff,
Don't get to you
the discomfort doesn't matter anymore,
at all. Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure.
And a lot of people don't do things because it is uncomfortable in the moment,
Yeah,
but that discomfort is exactly what they need.
exactly what you need.
There's that, like, we were talking about meditating last time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
There's that some Buddhist phrase where it's you need to have the discipline to be able to sit for 20 minutes a day. And if you don't have the discipline to sit for 20 minutes,
Right.
then you must sit for an hour a day.
Oh, snap.
Right? It makes sense,
No,
right?
no,
if you
it
don't have
does
the
make
discipline
sense.
for 20 minutes, that
Dang,
means you need it. You
yeah,
need it really
need
bad. Yeah.
You need to sit your ass down a little
Yeah.
bit.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think being goal oriented, I think it changes like your perception on things. Kind of like you said, it makes you block out things. Like, okay, well, what's the purpose of this? Opposed to just trying to live in that temporary satisfaction.
What's the end vision
Yeah.
of what is all this leading to?
No, for sure. And I think that's where I'm at with like everything. Like my fiance thinks I'm crazy. The time I wake up, but it's just like I'm chasing something right now. So like whatever I have to do to get there,
Yeah.
as long as it's not crossing like any morals or anything like that,
Right.
I'm fully for it.
Yeah.
Like if I know it's gonna get me there,
Right.
and even if I don't, sometimes you gotta put yourself out there and just test the waters out. So if I'm trying to do good, then I just kind of abide by that and shoot for it, man. You know.
That's it. That's all we can do.
That's all we can do.
What is the ultimate? What's the vision right now that you're seeing at the end of the
currently,
tunnel? Yeah.
Honestly, bro, I really, I'm at the age, you know, I'm 27. I just turned 27, so I gotta get this basketball thing rolling.
Right.
Preferably in the next year. I take care of my body, so I'm not really worried about injuries or anything. But I still want to put my foot in the door.
Yes.
So that's the year. This is the year.
This is the year.
That I do that. Besides that, I think the other thing is just starting like actually just building my own name in terms of like training and stuff like that. You know, training under commercial gyms is cool.
Right.
But really, I mean, the value comes from you.
Yeah.
If you're not good, then you won't get that many clients. If you're
True.
good, then you can bring in more clients. So right now, I'm sitting at 38. I think that shows, a week, bro. Yeah.
At LA.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
like, inside and now with Juice Workouts. So
Yeah.
go ahead and check that out.
Juice Workout LLC.
Yes, sir. So between those two, 38 clients a week, and I think that just shows my value. I got some results. I'm gonna start posting a little more. I need to get more consistent with that. But
Before and after pictures, all that stuff.
for sure.
Before and after, like mobility, maybe. I don't know.
Mobility,
Yeah.
weight loss.
Yep.
'Cause I got a lady on there. She lost, I think it was 65 pounds.
Huge.
New person.
That's not an easy.
New person.
That's not an easy feat. Yeah, new person.
A new
Literally,
person. You lose
completely
65.
different.
That's different. So, yeah, I just want to show more value in myself and what I can bring to the table. Also, I told you I work at Frisco, the medical city.
Right.
So, like, I'm tapping into mental health more. I'm getting more educated on that every single day. So, just being around patients and stuff like that and helping them out. I just want to show my value in every way I can.
Right.
And any way I can help, you know? Like,
Yep.
if I have some type of knowledge or something, it's our job, I feel like, to share it.
Pass it down.
Yes, sir.
That's exactly why I'm making the videos I'm making right now.
Right, you said that.
Just want to pass down the knowledge as much as possible and be known as somebody who does, like, who creates, like, who puts positive things out in the world.
No, for sure.
Compared to, I don't know if you knew what I used to do before. I don't know if we talked about that.
I don't know. Yeah, no.
The interviews, like, on the street.
Oh, yeah, no. But that's funny, though.
It is funny, I agree.
But but sure. Yeah, you wanted to go a different route.
Yeah, and now I'm still doing those.
Yeah.
But now I'm asking people, like, insightful questions rather than really degenerate stuff. even though the degenerate
it's funny
stuff.
Sometimes.
Yeah, and that stuff gets views.
No, for sure.
But, like, yeah, if you ask somebody in the middle of, like, Nashville, Tennessee, like, when they're drunk, hey, how do you change your reality? Like, they're gonna give you a. I got one. Yeah, I'm gonna post a video like next week.
Got to.
Where these two guys, they just went off and like they just spit some heat. It was like 1:30 in the morning in Nashville. They were spitting heat, man.
Yeah, and you know them drunk. Shit.
Yeah,
you get the real feelings.
Right, exactly. Yeah, real stuff, man. Instead of like saying like, oh yeah, what's your body count or some.
Yeah, which is cool, but you know.
Yeah, it's very like, I started that channel when I was in college.
Okay, so that makes sense.
Now I've matured and now I'm like, the lane, I'm changing lanes.
No, for sure. You got to every once in a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, some of the stuff, I love your videos, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
You too, man. Keep those basketball videos up.
Oh, yeah, I'm just
basketball videos of you dunking on people and crossing people up.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to, I got some stuff coming. I'm about to lock in for real, so I can't wait to take it to the next level. It's coming.
Heck yeah, man.
But more importantly, really, I love the game, man. Like, I promise to God, I love the game. So, like, that's what I want. And that's what I feel is going to happen. But at the same time, I really enjoy the process of getting better at it. Like, working, and I know I'm working in a lot of things, but just, like, that's my therapy. Another part of my therapy.
That's right.
It's like, okay, besides playing basketball, it's also getting better at it. The weight room is my therapy.
Yeah.
And also just talking to people, journaling, like, just doing everything I can to kind of get whatever's inside, outside, you know?
Get it out from here, anywhere. Like here, into the page. Here, into here.
No, for
here,
sure.
Into here, wherever, right?
Yeah, because you think everything really comes from here. Like, you know, the lights, everything that got invented, it had to come up here before it got to, you know, actual physical. So, yeah, it's interesting to just keep trying to do that.
Yeah, it really makes you think on all the things that like you said, that got created.
Yeah.
And I love how you use lights as an example.
Yeah.
Because there's a quote that's like, even the best candle makers couldn't think of inventing the light bulb.
No, for sure.
And like that had to come from like somebody, you know?
No, for sure.
I mean, Thomas Edison or Tesla or whatever. I don't know. Whatever you believe.
Somebody stole something. I don't know.
There's always that's always going to be there.
No,
in
for
life,
sure.
Right? Yeah.
But no, I think that's an interesting quote because I think that's another reason why I'm so positive is just because, like, you got to think, everything is invented.
Everything.
So nothing is, like, you know, impossible to do, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like, at one point, turning on a light was impossible to do until somebody made it.
Right.
Everything, the table, everything.
iPhone, right? Like
man.
FaceTime.
Yeah.
Except for Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy was ahead of that shit.
Yeah, no, Soulja Boy, he made everything.
You remember that? Yeah, he's the influencer of all influencers.
No, for sure, he's the first.
You remember that? You remember the "Kiss Me Through the Phone" music video?
Yeah.
He's like on the flip phone. He's like FaceTiming his girl. Yeah. That was before FaceTime got created.
Crazy.
I'm just saying, Soulja.
You the first for that.
Hey, you're never gonna watch this, but you the goat.
Hey man, I'm gonna tag him in it, man.
Yeah.
But I just feel like everything really comes from the mind, and nothing's impossible. So like when people like, I think I had this conversation, we kind of touched on it last time, but it's like when people don't think you can do something, I feel like that's the most hating thing you can do, because that's like somebody probably said that for the dude who was making candles and they wanted to Thomas Edison, making candles. Let's say he made candles and he wanted to transition, like, oh, I want to make lights. Man, what's wrong with you? You can't make
nothing. So what's wrong with candles, man? We got like like 3 hours of light per candlestick, you know, and then he's just like, why don't we get like
electricity,
30 days of light from one light bulb?
Yeah, and it just takes those type of brains to power those things into physical, you know? So, yeah, I feel like everything is possible if you be strategic, which obviously he was with creating a light bulb.
Yeah.
But just several trials.
Oh yeah, it was like 10,000, right, or something.
That's
like,
crazy.
I found 10,000 ways it didn't work.
That's crazy.
Right? I think Logic says something like that too about his music. He's like, I have so many I have so many unreleased songs.
No, for sure.
And he compared it to that Edison quote.
Yeah, you got to think anything we do, shit, it's gonna be several trials.
Right.
Like nobody, I mean, unless you just, there's some people out there that get it on their first try.
Yeah.
But it's not too many. You got to try. Failure is a part of success, for real.
It is, yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
But now I'm getting a lot more comfortable in it. Like, bro, I don't even care about the results. Like, I don't. It's the process now. Like, I didn't understand what everybody used to say. Like, it's not about the destination, it's the journey. I used to be like, man, get that shit.
Yeah.
It's about the destination.
It's about getting to the end, yeah.
And now I really pride myself on the journey. Like, just the learning process.
How'd you make that shift?
I think a lot of self-help books, self-development books.
Because they always talk about being process-oriented.
Slowing down, and I'm reading, what is it? The Mountain Is You by Brianna West.
Okay.
And that's a really good book. But it's basically saying, like, the mountain is you. Like, everything is all in your head. Like, you're climbing the mountain to success. But on the way, I mean, it's going to be failures. You're going to fall. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. But as long as you keep climbing, I think that's the biggest thing. So I've been trying to be big on that. I understand that I'm going to fail. I might fall, but shit, I know how to climb back up.
Yeah, how to get back up. Yeah. Dude, that's life, man. That is literally life. Like, it's setback, climb back, setback, climb back, setback, climb back. Yeah. And then it's when you give up and you say, I'm gonna stay at base camp. That's when you and bro, I will never quote this guy again because you know how I feel about him. But there's this Drake song where he goes, yeah. Dude, my boy, dude, no, so my buddy, shout out Anik, my friend with the long hair. He doesn't have long hair anymore, but he's been like every time we're in the car, he always plays this one Drake song. It's Stories About My Brother. Man, that's cold. That's a cold. It's a cold song, man. Yeah. Hey, we got him. He's a Drake fan. Hey, he's a Drake fan. Hey, I like that song though. I like that song. Yeah. So now I gotta delete this because it's kept me on the internet. No, I'm just kidding. So he goes. He says something about we at the peak and these dudes at base camp, they still plan their expedition. Yeah. That's tough. I do, and it's even more tough because both Anik and I have like a lot of Boy Scout experience, and we've been on mountain hiking trips where we are at base camp and we are planning the expedition, and then we have hiked based on the expedition. No, so we heard that. I was like, "Yo, that line's crazy, bro." Yeah, Drake is tough. Yeah. Drake is tough, bro. You gotta. Dude, right after he showed me that song, I was like, "All right, man, I'll give you this one. I'll give you this one, and I'll give you the song Omerta." Omerta? Yeah. I gotta find it. Yeah. I know almost every song. Yeah, I think it was just like a single or something, but yeah, that one's good. And then right after he showed me that song, I showed him a Lupe Fiasco song. Okay, no, Lupe, Lupe from the city too, so I mess with Lupe hard. But no, I think the biggest thing with Drake, I like him just because he says a lot of stuff like that. Like if you're actually listening, when he's not talking about females and money and all that other stuff, he's saying a lot of stuff that like makes it seem like I'm not sure where he started from. He got the song started from the bottom. Yeah. I'm not sure if he started from the bottom, but if you listen to his songs, it's kind of like inspirational. Like, it make you seem like, okay, he was this. Like, he talks about him being kind of lame. And now, like, him being now like, he's kind of hard. I'm the man. Yeah, like, exactly. So I like that kind of like... evolution. Progression. Yeah. The progression. Yeah. The dude that you didn't think was going to win wins. That's right. I like that story. Always. Aubrey Graham in the wheelchair. Hey, you feel me? Yeah. Whoever thought? Right, that guy. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. Yeah. Yeah, and even that, like even when he gets made fun of, he turns it into like, dude, I like it, bro. And that's crazy. We like since the last time we talked, there's a whole hip hop beef, man. Oh yeah, okay. There's a hip hop beef. Kanye released an album. Yeah. I think Lupe dropped Samurai. I haven't touched that yet. OG Steve-O dropped an album. Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that. There's a lot of music that came out. There's a lot of music that came out. I'm gonna go put this downstairs real quick. Do you want to snack anymore? Or you good? Oh, let me take a few more bites, man. You good? Yes, sir. In that case, we can keep eating and talking. But once we're done, I'll go drop this downstairs. But yeah, man, there's a lot of music that's came out. Man, there's so much of it, man. So who won that beef? You know what I'm talking about, Kendrick and Drake. I think if they're like right here, I think Kendrick is like one up on Drake. And it's just because how catchy that freaking song is. Not like us? Just how catchy it is, man. Oh, for sure. But that Drake song, Oh man, hold up. That Family Matters song
Tough. Three
Hit.
songs in one.
hit.
3 songs.
Same like with the Euphoria 3 beat switches.
Yeah.
And Family Matters 3 beat switches. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody go give him a Grammy right now.
Yeah, no, for real.
So good.
Yeah.
Dude, and the fact that they were at, I love like the story, like the story of that beef is crazy to me, and I love it. Just like the middle part of it was, he said on Euphoria, he was like, "I be at New Ho King with the dip sauce and a blammy, Crody."
Yeah.
And then in Family Matters, they're at New Ho King with the guy, and the guy's like the owner has like the Drake chain or something like that.
That's
right?
cool.
I was like, that's a pretty cool callback.
Yeah. Like you doing what? No, I got this.
Yeah. It's like, I'm gonna go to my spot, right?
No,
and then that place got so much business after.
It's crazy. All right, they sold out.
You saw that, right? They sold out. Yeah.
Shit, that's tough.
But man, the whole story about like from 2012, like Club Paradise tour, Kendrick was opening for Drake.
Yeah.
And like, there was like one clip of Kendrick saying, it's like, "Oh man, thanks for Drizzy motherfucking Drake for holding us down," like, you know, and then Drake is like, he's still, I mean, this like they're both on stage together, and he's saying this, and then Drake is like, "Hey man, you know, Kendrick been telling me," he's like, "Man, I love Toronto," you know, like, and
look what they are now.
Yeah, and then right after that, it was then the Control verse happened,
right,
and I think that really
which is kind of strange to me, like, it's kind of strange, but at the same time, I guess it makes sense because rap is. I don't know if rap is supposed to be beef. I think rap is just more sharing art.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't really get that, especially if he brought you on tour. Shit,
and he called out everybody. Like
Big Sean.
Push. Big Sean it was Big Sean's song, right?
Which is crazy.
Jay Electronica.
Yeah.
Jay Electronica was on the feature too.
Yeah, like.
I love Jay, bro.
Yeah, he's
Jay
tough.
Electronica is cold.
He's tough. He got some stuff up his sleeve for sure.
And I'm like, I think it was one of those like one of those like
I'm here.
Hey, take a look.
Yeah,
take a look. Like,
and I think Kendrick has that right. Like he's very lyrical. I think that's never been a question if he was lyrical or not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Drake is a better artist. Like in terms of making music, like if you had to ask both of them, make a hit song besides Not Like Us, because that's a great song. And I'm not saying Kendrick doesn't have. He has a million great songs.
But like summer jams.
Well, I need a hit.
Drake has more summer jams.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're talking about like make me a rap song.
Yeah. No, it's Kendrick.
Going to Kendrick.
Yeah. And it's not like I'm not saying Drake is super far away, but I'm just saying lyrically. Kendrick. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. That makes sense.
Exactly.
But a lot of times, bro, I'm versatile. Like I don't want to just be listening to like I want to be cool sometimes. I want to listen to some tropical stuff, and I feel like Drake is good at doing that sometimes.
Right.
So I like his versatility. I think. I think that's what it is for me.
Yeah, I find the same in one artist as well. Like with sometimes I'm feeling Flashing Lights Kanye. Yeah. Sometimes I'm feeling No More Parties in LA.
Yeah.
Verse like 3-minute verse Kanye, you know, or like even Lupe. Lupe has some songs where he's just like
talking.
He's talking, right? And then he has like the and I mean all this stuff has like double meaning for sure. But like I mean the Kick Push Superstar, you know, like those are
tough.
Those were like very radio type hits, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And then you go to like I don't know if you heard that song Rockefeller Y'all.
Rockefeller Y'all. I would have to hear it.
Dude, yeah, I'm gonna send it to you, bro. It's just one of those like not mural level songs, but it's like 7 minutes of him rapping no hook.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Oh, so you going hard? Okay.
Yeah, he's going hard. Yeah. It's just, and I love the way, dude. The way Lupe raps, you just like get so entrenched, and I think that's what people like when people listen to Drake, they feel the same way because of his beats plus what he's saying.
Versatility.
Yeah. And then like when Lupe is like flowing like that, even though a lot of the words are going over my head, that's how I'm feeling listening to Lupe. That Drake fans are listening when they listen to Drake.
Yeah, I think Drake. Besides doing all, I mean, you know, I put it like this, like when it comes to music, because I don't know these guys at all. So when it comes to music, I feel like he seems very relatable.
Yeah,
he seems like the kid who was in the corner at some point, not getting too much attention, and then rose his way to the top. So I just appreciate that story. Yeah, he talks about that a lot. So.
The hero story. Yeah, they come up.
Yeah, I like anybody who's not about to win.
Not about to win?
and
What do you
not
mean?
about to win. Like, he's gonna lose. Don't worry
Oh,
about it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
you know,
Yep.
I love those stories.
Yeah.
And then they win.
Yep.
It's
Exactly.
the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Yeah,
It's
they
like
didn't start up top.
Yeah, they worked their way up. So I don't know if he
Big.
worked his way up, but I know I just seen his elevation starting from 2006 or something
Yeah.
till now.
The Still Fly remix.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
still
for real.
fly.
Hey, that's
I'm sky
crazy,
high,
bro.
right?
Like, yeah, and then see like he's on top for like shit 10 years
Yeah, long time, man.
straight. Yeah, so it's just I appreciate that
Yeah.
to watch.
Yeah, respect for 25 sitting on 25 mil. That's
Yeah, no, for real, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Same thing with my boy. Well, not him. But I love Mike too. But
Oh,
LeBron.
yeah.
And
Oh,
just watching
yeah.
his process and watch him never fall off. Like how many times have you seen people talk like he's gonna lose? He
All
sucks.
the time.
How many rings can or how many quarters can LeBron give you? Like all
Yeah.
those jokes and
Yeah.
everything. Like I love the process of watching him because now you can't say that no more.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I just look
10 finals.
Come on now.
What, like, there's nothing else to say.
All time
Yeah.
scoring.
Yeah.
What 4 MVP? Like it's just not
It's so
20
much.
years
It's so much, man.
plus. Like come on, man. He's
Same
still
thing.
playing
Like,
good.
yeah. Kobe was in the league for half his life. LeBron was in the league for over half his life.
Yeah, Kobe's different too. I think that's one of my favorite guys. You know, I got the Mamba mentality.
Yeah, the mom mentality. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite guys. I think he really encouraged me out of anybody
Mm.
to just start changing the way I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like, look at everything strategic instead of putting all these emotions in it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That makes sense to the goal-oriented
yeah,
or the
no.
vision rather than the day-to-day. Yeah.
Emotions gonna hit you all the time.
Yeah.
Man. I think I said something like it last time, but if I let the emotions control me, I'll be a roller coaster. You know.
Yeah.
So I just try to stay settled.
Grounded.
Grounded. That's
Yeah.
about it. Yeah. Stay grounded and then live with results. Work
That's
hard.
it.
Yes, sir.
That's good. I can't remember the exact name, but it's something love. That's what OG Steve-O came out with.
Oh yeah. No, he
album.
his album is crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's actually crazy. I've been listening to it a lot, and it's one of them situations. I feel like I'm in the same position as last year, just because I'm only listening to like a few artists.
Yeah, you were telling me that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. There's only a few of them, and he's obviously top tier.
Yeah.
OG Denzo, I name all of them.
Yeah. Shout out. Yeah.
Shout out OG Denzo, OG Wody.
Yeah.
Danny got it again.
Danny got it.
I'm still listening to the same people. I got my
Yep.
boy Zach. He's very tough.
Yeah.
A&B Dirk Money.
A&B Dirk Money, dude. I've been listening to him a lot too.
Yeah, he's very tough.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just they speak to where I'm from, so I
Yeah.
love it the most. And then we got your mainstream artists.
Right.
It's still the same, bro. G Herbo,
Yeah.
top tier to
Yeah.
me. Lil Durk.
Oh,
But these are if I'm in the gym and I'm just I'm trying
Yeah.
to get some anger out. So then, I'm still going to Jay-Z and stuff like that. I still
Right.
listen to Kanye, obviously Drake. I mean, there's so many good artists. I'll just kind of switch it up, but it's
Yeah.
really like 10 artists in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a similar boat. Like Benny the Butcher, Black Dot,
Benny
Nas.
Bush is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I listen to the same stuff over and over. And
Yeah.
then that day I texted you about,
Oh, yeah, his
Oh, you-
album.
it's because I saw it on the Apple Music What's New. Like it was
That's
in like the
crazy.
rap. It was in like the new rap songs.
That's
and
crazy.
I decided I never scroll down those songs because I'm
Right.
like I can't listen to that. I can't listen to trap rap too often. Like
No, for sure.
it all just
Yeah.
sounds like all the beats sound the same to me.
Yeah.
You know, but I was looking, I was like, I was scrolling down, it said OG Steve. I was like, wait, this is Brandon's boy. I was
No,
like,
for
oh
sure.
dude, wait, and it was literally like 2 days before that he dropped the album.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's crazy. He popped up on the Apple Music like.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He's getting big, man.
Yeah, that's
man,
awesome.
More blessings for him, man.
Yeah.
He's on his way up to the top for sure. But he's been doing it for a while, man.
Yeah.
Like the same thing with consistency. Like he's constantly coming out with new things. So
Yeah. He's very goal oriented.
yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
And it's crazy too, cause like a lot of the guys from the crib, like they smart. Like they smart. They all got college degrees. We all got
Hell yeah.
college degrees.
Yeah.
We all like. It's just like I don't know the way we look. I don't know. A lot
Yeah.
of us tatted and a whole bunch of stuff. But
Can't judge a book by its cover.
no, for
Yeah.
sure. And I think we kind of touched on that last time. But yeah, we all college degree. We all did what we were supposed to do. Shit. School wise, academically, and then financially, I feel like we all holding ourselves accountable and being very goal oriented. So I'm glad to say my little group, we still together and still holding strong too. So
Amazing, man.
yes, sir.
Yeah. Same. It's always nice to see whenever the homies win, it's just, there's no better feeling.
At all.
I don't understand how people are the opposite.
It's weird.
right?
It's weird.
I think there's definitely some ego or there's something going on, right? My buddy texted me today. He's like, "Hey man, I just got the job offer from AWS, like Amazon Web Services."
Okay.
I gave him, and he's been looking for a job for like 3 months. I gave him a call. I was like, "Bro, the drought is over. Let's go."
That's what's up.
You know, I was so hyped. I referred him to my company as well. It didn't work out, but it is what it is. I'm glad
Right.
he got it. Glad he got a spot.
Right.
And I was like, dude, that's so like. That's
It's
exciting.
tough.
Yeah,
No,
it's
for
exciting
sure.
that you got that, and then like
For sure.
my buddy that like I went to high school with, we played the cello together.
Uh-huh.
He just started at the company I work at,
Okay.
and no tech background.
Oh,
He has no
snap.
tech
He
background.
just tapped in.
He tapped in. I coached him a little bit. Shout out Roger.
Hey, shout out to you, man. Congratulations
But,
too.
yeah. So I'm excited to see how his journey goes
That's what's up.
from now on, and then
Yeah.
man, it's awesome to see whenever
for
people just they keep going down the path and
Yeah.
they keep following the process. Eventually, it leads to the result they want.
No,
not at first. but-
Not at first,
Yeah.
man. And same type of joy. Like all my homies,
Yeah.
I think they know I'm that guy though. Like to like if they do something, I'm
You hype
hype.
them up. Yes.
Man, I'm hyping
yes.
that shit up because
Yeah.
I mean we've all grown up in the same area, same circumstances. We used to go. We laugh about it now, but we used to go to like McDonald's
Yeah.
and get that $1 cup. And we all used to get your drink, and then you get your drink.
Yeah, like drink, pass it down, drink, pass it
Yeah,
down.
like
Oh,
once you
man.
finish with the cup, it go to Fred, and then once,
Yeah.
once Fred get done, it go to so like.
And then you go back in and get a free refill.
Yeah, for sure. And then I'm on my way home, I get another one. So
yeah.
so we all have seen each other grow up. So just
Yeah.
to see each other grow and thankfully still be here. More importantly,
Yeah.
still chasing our goals and our dreams. And if we're not already there, we touching the surface. So it's beautiful to see it. And I love to see them win. I love to see anybody win because honestly, I know it has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Like even whether they win or lose, I mean it doesn't affect me at all. So
Exactly.
I'd rather see them win.
Yeah.
Like it makes no sense.
There's no negative on you.
at all.
Yeah. Now, if you're like running a race and someone else wins, that's a different
I'm
story.
busting their ass then.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you're smoking them, right?
It's over with.
But if they're in a completely different field than you, even if they're in the same field, like it's not gonna hurt your. Nothing's gonna happen to you
At all.
if you congratulate them or you like hype them up a little bit.
At all.
Or them achieving something has no. It's not pushing you down.
At all.
I think a lot of people play this like status game.
Yeah.
To where it's like, oh, this guy's up here, but let me talk some shit and pull him down.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, why?
Yeah.
Why do that?
Or like I like that, and
Yeah.
it's like even vice versa. Like, oh, he's up there. Well, that makes me down here now. So it's like an ego thing now. And then, man, I used to have an ego when I was young. I used to not be that type of guy. I don't think I've ever been that type of guy to like see somebody win and be mad. But now I just really appreciate the process of watching somebody grow.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's not my flower, I still be like, oh, that thing grew a little bit. You know?
Yeah, it's like, oh, dang, this guy blew. Like, a lot of it is, for me, it's like when I see YouTubers,
Uh-huh.
I'm like, damn, this dude blew up.
Yeah.
That's huge.
That's big for him.
Like, 5-6 years ago, I would have been like, dude, what? Like, our channel should have blown up.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, our channel's better than this channel. Like, why didn't we blow up?
Hey, yeah.
And then you look at this guy's posting schedule, and he posts one video every week for 6 years.
Yeah.
And we post, like, every other week, and sometimes we go, like, a month without posting. It's not consistent. It's like, this dude put in the work.
And that's another thing. I don't think anybody gets to where they're at on accident. Like that
Yes.
rarely happens.
Yeah,
Like,
overnight success is rarely overnight.
no, yeah, and like that day it does happen. It feels like an overnight to you because you're watching it from behind, closed scenes and stuff. So you're not seeing them stay up to 3 a.m., 5 a.m., waking up early or doing whatever they need to do to get to where they want to be. So I just hate that. So man, I appreciate anybody who winning, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get yours.
Yeah, if you're winning out there,
go get it.
yeah, keep
get
getting after it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And it's not affecting anything on me anyway. So
Yeah.
I'd rather see you win.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
great mindset.
No, for sure. Likewise. Hey.
Vibe attracts your tribe, man.
Yes, sir. I had what was the questions I had for you, man? It was gonna get juicy.
Did you have it on your notes
I
app?
have it on my
Yeah,
notes,
go ahead. You can
bro.
look. Yeah, you can bring it out. It's all good.
Yes, sir. So I wanted to, so it was a few on here, all right?
Yeah.
So I see you kind of big. You kind of have like a routine in terms of like you're in the gym consistently. You're even with your cooking and stuff like that, even with the podcast. So what is like your routines that you feel like keep you successful?
Oh man, I would dial everything down to the first what you said, the like cooking. I think.
Right.
I think that's where it starts.
Mm-hmm.
The food is that's like the foundation.
For sure.
Because what you put in your body is how you're gonna feel
That's facts.
for the rest of the day. So I always try to, and I don't have a choice in the food aspect because of the gut issue.
Right.
The reason I eat like this is so that way, like, I don't have the symptoms of
Right.
the colitis, and so
Right.
I'm lucky in
Yeah.
a messed up way.
No,
I'm
for
not
sure.
lucky, but I'm lucky to like be able to cook like some salmon or some steak or some
Right.
lamb or some chicken thighs, some
Right.
eggs, right? I think that really sets the tone because I'm not putting anything negative into my body,
Right.
right? I grew up very religious, and now I'm more spiritual, but I grew up very religious, and you're not supposed to drink or smoke or
Right.
drugs or any of that stuff, right? So I
Right.
never
Got into it.
said yes to any of that stuff.
Right.
And so that, like, the staying clean there, the eating well,
Right.
and then just giving my body the right things. I think that's number one for sure.
Okay.
And then so nutrition, and then movement is always a
sure.
big thing. Yeah. And I call, like, going for a walk outside in the sun for 15 minutes. If I don't do anything else that day, that's movement, right?
Yeah.
If I can't do anything, I'll sit on this bike, and I'll literally count like 100 reps forward, and then I'll count 100 reps back.
Okay.
And, like, at minimum, like, that's not that I'm
That's the
doing that.
least.
Yeah, that's the least. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I learned that from ACL rehab, physical therapy.
Yeah.
Like, you always get on the bike. You have to get on the bike every
Got
day.
to.
Movement, and then man, those are the two biggest things that I have. Oh, and I journal every day.
You journal every day?
Journal every day.
I didn't know that.
Dude, I gotta hold this thought real quick. Bro. Hold this thought real quick. So my current journal is in my other room, but I'm just gonna show you this.
Snap. Okay.
So if you
I like the
that, right?
organization of.
You see that? Like
Yeah.
January 2020, right?
like
All
that,
that,
bro.
right? Journal every day. Like, this is literally, like, there's a lot of stuff in here, and just the other day, I had opened, it was like September 24th.
Uh-huh.
So I looked at September 24th, 2024. Then I looked at September 24th, 2023,
Oh,
2022, and 2021. I was like, what was I doing the past 4 weeks? What have I been doing?
This exact same.
Right? It's like, well, yeah, am I writing the same stuff? If I am, something needs to change.
Yeah, for sure.
If I'm improving, if, like, stuff is improving, and I'll kind of go back and, like, kind of take a look at like all this stuff, But man, I think this is probably the best habit.
Okay.
I said the same thing for cooking, but
No.
I say this is probably the best habit anyone can start.
No. For
Journal and write down, even if it's just a thought in your head. There's like sometimes I'll just write like something like
A word.
like Wim Hof breathing before meditating is the move. Also, while I was cleaning out my eyes, I thought of an analogy. The water just comes out of the tap and goes into the drain, right? But there's a constant flow of water, and anytime we clean anything or spit in the sink, the water takes it down the drain while still constantly flowing. That's meditation. The flow of water remains constant and carries away all the thoughts of the day while it continues to flow.
Okay. That's
Like,
deep right there.
That's
Hold on,
crazy.
now you
Look
must-
at this, September 15, 2021, right?
September. Okay, that's
Right.
crazy.
And I was like, I don't know. And then I'm talking about some girl I smashed like right after that, right? But like,
It was good.
right? Yeah. So
That's
it's like,
funny.
yeah. So that was just me turning to a random page. I bet you if I turned to something else, it would say some crazy stuff. Yeah.
No, for sure.
But whatever's in your head, or whatever kind of hits you.
you good.
You grab that.
Hey.
All right. Whatever hits you in the moment, you just open it up, write it down, Or
No,
like
for sure.
sometimes I'll just write down my schedule. I'll just have it down. Like today I wrote 12 p.m. lunch, 2:30 p.m. grocery shop, 6 p.m. haircut, 7 p.m. podcast. Like I wrote that in my journal today.
No, for
Just
sure.
so I could have everything organized.
No, I gotta pick this up because
Yeah.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I need to get a little more detail because now looking at yours,
Yeah.
that's crazy. You even got the same books, just in different.
Oh,
colors.
dude, yeah. Shout out Walgreens, man.
Yeah,
This
those
video
are-
is not even sponsored, but each of these journals is like $10. It's just leather, and
Yeah.
man, same thing. Like my criteria for making a purchase is the value I'm getting out of this, or I'm going to get out of this,
Right.
does that exceed the price?
No, for sure.
And then if it's yes, it's an
no-brainer.
instant, it's a no-brainer, right?
Yeah.
That's why with the training, it's always
Simple.
there. This, I'm like, if I buy a book for $10 and a pen for like 2 pens for like $5.
Right.
That's going to give me so much data
Yeah.
on my life
For sure.
over the next whatever. Like each of these last me like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
And so.
No, that's good stuff,
Yeah.
man. I journal too. Like I said, not as organized as that. That's
Yeah.
you made me have to step up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go to Walgreens.
Oh man, yeah.
But
Yeah, you gonna make them. You make them. Make the price shoot up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I said you watch this video.
Yeah.
I'm wearing the colors too. All right.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
same thing, same type of thing. When I'm
Right.
planning out days and stuff like
Yep.
that, I'm writing out my goals, and then I think mine goes back to. It's inconsistent, but it goes back to I think like 2019, and like it's just a whole bunch of like regular journals with the black and white, little just the regular.
Oh,
journal.
like just like the spiral notebooks.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, those as long as you can stack them up anywhere, right?
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, it's just cool to see me accomplishing a lot of things that I wrote back then.
Yeah.
And then just to keep doing it, like crossing things off the list. Like I remember one of them was big for me. It was just like graduating college.
Yeah.
Thank God, man.
Yep.
And just like doing little things, moving.
Yep.
Certain GPA. Like just constantly writing down goals.
Trainer certification.
Got that. Like it's a lot of things. Or even the LLC, man.
Yeah.
I've been wrote that down a while ago. Okay, got it. Training a certain amount of clients. Like just everything is starting to come to it's starting manifesting.
Yes.
So I love to see that process, but it's cooler to know like it was kind of planned. Like I wanted that for myself and I actually achieved it. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay in my journal, man. You made me have to up my game.
Hey, man.
Right.
I appreciate it, man. We help each other rise up, man. That's the biggest thing. That's what I was telling my buddy who let me know that he got that job offer. I was like, hey, man, like rising tide lifts all boats, right?
Yeah,
it's
for
like,
sure.
hey, man, like if I win, dude, I want to bring you right up there with me. If you win, I know you're gonna bring me up there with you. Like let's just rise together, right? That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And so same thing. I learned stuff like this from other people. And I was taking like bits and pieces.
Yeah.
And try to implement it in my life.
That's big.
As fast as possible. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's big too to take your people with me or with you.
Yeah.
Cause like a lot of times I don't. Man, I'm bad at communicating. But I think it's like I want to reach my goals and then I didn't bring you up. I'll talk to you and check on you.
That makes sense.
And be like, yo, how you doing and all that. But it's not too much interaction just because like I feel like if I reach my goals then I'll actually be able to help you out more. So I'm more focused on what's in front of me right now. Mm-hmm. And then once I get there I think I'll be able to actually do what I want to do, you know?
Yeah. And then
family,
spread the wealth.
Friends.
Yeah.
And then talk to them what I learned.
Yep.
If I learn anything. So
spread the knowledge on the way on the knowledge of the journey.
No, for sure. I gotta finish. I mean, I don't gotta finish it off, but I gotta accomplish a few more things before I can start spreading out the knowledge that I want. So
I think that's probably better for everybody involved too. You know, if I'm on the way somewhere and I'm helping somebody, I don't know if this works.
Right.
But if I accomplish what I'm doing,
right,
whatever that end goal is, if I get there,
right,
then I know the process works.
Right, I know it works.
So.
It's like I also thought about like having a foot in the door and having a foot out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how can I tell you to get in the same position if I'm not fully in the door?
Yeah.
I want to get fully in the door and be like, yo, this is the footsteps I took before I say, well, you know, I'm not there yet, but, you know, if you just do this, it might work just like it might work for me in a few.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them guys. I like results. So I'm like, okay, I want to get both my feet in the door in whatever I'm doing, and then I'll pass down the knowledge.
Yeah, let me tell you for sure what I did.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, yeah, man, so those are the routine-wise. I know that was a very long-winded answer.
I know, it was a good answer, though. My man pulled out the journals and everything.
Yeah, man, food, movement, writing.
Writing it down.
Yeah, write it down.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I have one more for you.
What's up?
Tap in. Let me tap in.
Yeah, tap in, man.
All right. Well, it's simple questions, actually.
Go ahead. I'm ready.
How do you feel? Well, I'm going to ask the harder one first. So setting boundaries. Setting boundaries.
How do I feel about setting boundaries?
Yes, sir.
In a relationship? Anywhere, man. It's tough. It's something I'm dealing with right now.
Yeah?
Yeah. I got a lot of, not in the braggy way, I got a lot of friend groups. And it's very tough to, like, prioritize myself and right now, you know, like, try to sleep early, try to focus on my health, make sure I'm 100%.
Right.
And it's really tough to do that whenever there's, you know, all these different things coming out. Hey, you know, Friday we're doing this. Thursday night we got this going on. Tuesday's this. Like, Sunday's this. Like, are you going to come?
Right.
And I'm like, it's tough for me to say no sometimes.
Right.
Even though I know that I have to prioritize. Like when I'm in the mode of prioritizing myself and my health,
Right.
everything else hits the back burner.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, hey guys, I can't hang out tonight.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta sleep early, right?
No,
It's
for
like,
sure.
oh man, that's lame. That's fine.
It's cool.
It's lame. Yeah,
I'll be
I
that
agree.
guy today.
I agree. Yeah, I need to do that. Like I need to do that. Like
Yeah.
I cannot stay up late tonight. Like I got an early morning, whatever. So it's tough for sure, but I think it's necessary.
For sure.
And it's a learning process. And there's
Uh-huh.
some nights where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna leave at 10:30 from this event.
Right.
Next thing you know, I get home at 1 a.m. Right?
Yeah, it'd be like that
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. But then I'll sleep till 9 a.m. because it's a Saturday into a
So you
Sunday.
get that back.
So yeah, I'll get it back. But I'm like, man, I could have fallen asleep at 11 and woken up at 7.
Yeah.
Like that would have been
Yeah. The
But
goal.
yeah, but I'll take it. It's like it's a slow and steady push.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's hard to set boundaries.
It's real
and I
hard.
need to figure out a method of saying, hey, look, like it's not that I want to hang out.
Right.
It's just that I can't right now because of all this other stuff.
Right.
And man, the biggest things in my life right now, like of course work, and then man, I'm putting so much time into like being a Boy Scout leader,
Right.
like to help out the next generation, right?
Right.
Positive, being a positive role model
No, for sure.
because kids these days
They need it
do not have many.
at all.
There's not many out there, man. I
At
mean,
all.
you've been on TikTok. There's not many out there.
No, for sure it's not.
And so, man, those two things are taking up so much of my time.
Uh-huh.
But I love it. Like I love my job and I love my extracurricular
No, for
scouting
sure.
because the program did a lot for me. So I want to give back to the program.
No, for sure.
And so after that, man, and then my health, right? And so like these three things like take up so much of my
So
time,
much time,
man.
man.
And so I think I need to learn how to set boundaries a little bit better. Do you have any advice on it?
I think it's something that same thing.
Same boat,
I'm
yeah.
working on just because, like I said, working a lot.
Right.
And then you know how training is. Like you're not just training or there. You have to kind of write out plans. You have to kind of make
Be
sure
on call.
be
Yeah.
on call. Like sometimes it's a person that texts me at like 9 p.m., 11 p.m., 1 a.m. Like, yo, can we end up working out tomorrow? Just because so like just setting boundaries with that. I think getting a work phone would be beneficial. So just like I'm putting that thing away and it's over.
Yeah.
With. After that, I wake up when I wake up and then
Right.
I reply back. So I think that's number one. Another thing is same thing, like friends and everything. Like, yo, we going on a trip, we doing this, we doing that.
Yeah.
And it's hard to say no because I love the guys.
Yeah.
I love the circle that's around me. That's why I got them around. But I just be having to say no a lot of times. Just prioritize sleep, prioritize spending time with my fiance, prioritizing working out, playing basketball if it's something I want to do in the future. So I think those four are number one.
Yeah.
So I got homies who hit me out here like, yo, I haven't seen you in 3 months, bro. Like, what's going on? And I text them and everything, but I mean, right now I'm just really locked in and I'm focused.
Locked in,
So
man.
I had to set them boundaries. So I'm still learning, still trying to get better at it. But I feel like right now it's at an ultimate high for myself.
Okay.
Like I
solid.
tell a person no real quick. Like,
Okay. Solid.
nah,
Yeah.
it's not happening
Yeah.
today.
I think I just need to tell
Yeah.
myself, hey, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to say no.
Nah,
Right. If they
yeah.
don't understand, then like that's a different conversation. We can
Yeah.
have that conversation, right?
No, for sure. And I
Yeah.
explain it too, like
Yeah.
easily. Like, I just got things I'm focused on. I love you though.
Yeah.
But you know, I got focused right now.
Yeah.
So I feel like everybody has to do that at some point in their life.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Second, on a follow-up note, I'm glad we made this happen.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always good conversation here for
Yeah.
sure. I had one more for you, and then shit, we could
Yeah, man. Whatever you got on that, is it on your notes app?
Oh yeah. So yeah, and it's crazy that you said
I love the notes app, man. It's my
Yeah.
most used app on my phone.
yeah, like even how you said like you just kind of plan out your days, like
Yeah.
like I kind of just like train him,
Oh, nice,
train
yeah.
him, haircut, like,
Oh,
I just
man.
be writing anything
Yeah.
now. So
Dang, that was today?
yeah,
That was a packed schedule.
14 people, man.
Holy
Started
crap.
at 5 a.m. Yeah, it was a different day today.
Yeah, and if you guys watching at home, you guys don't know this, but personal trainers work when everyone else isn't working. So it's 5 to 9, and then it's 5 to 9 again, right? It's like
No,
5
for
a.m.
sure.
to 9 a.m. and then 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's
No,
that's
for sure.
that's a schedule of a personal trainer.
For sure, man.
It's painful, but
yeah.
somebody's got to do it.
Somebody got to do it.
Yeah.
Somebody got to get these people in shape,
Yeah.
right? Let me find this last question. I'll exit out.
Man, it's funny. There was a time I was like, yeah, man, I only want to work 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day.
Man, that would be beautiful.
That job doesn't exist.
Nah, I don't know if it does.
Yeah.
Because even like if that was your real hours, you would have to do something
That'd
after.
be something,
I have
yeah.
to. Hey, My last question was
Yeah.
last book you read.
Last book I read. I'm still reading it. I haven't finished it yet. What's the last book I finished? You know, it's funny. I have it written down in my. I have it written down in my journal. I can't remember the name of it. I'll tell you what I'm reading right now. I'm reading How to Be a 3% Man by Coach Corey Wayne.
Okay, I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, it's a well. I mean, you're engaged, so I don't think you need it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it might be a good book to read, but it's like a male female psychology type of thing, social dynamics.
Okay.
But it's also the guy telling you it's like, hey, this girl didn't call you back because you're being too needy because you're not focused on your own path and your own mission. You let that slip, and girls can sense it when you leave your mission to just focus on a girl.
Yeah,
she will
feel it.
Pull herself away from you. She'll push herself away from you.
That's interesting.
Right?
Okay.
And then if you focus on your path and your mission,
I promise you, that's how it works.
it's crazy,
It's like a
right?
magnet.
It's a magnet. Yeah,
it's
like, and I've been like over the past few months, I don't have a serious relationship. I have like some casual stuff going on, but it's like I don't have a lot of time for it.
Yeah.
And so like this is like one of the few times in my life where girls are hitting me up, and I'm like, dude, I want to hang out with you, but I can't. Like I can't. Yeah. Like if we go on a date, you know something's gonna happen after. I can't stay up till 2 a.m.
I can't.
I cannot stay up till 2 a.m.
It's gonna mess up the whole next 2 days.
Exactly. Yeah. I haven't even been going out I haven't been going out to like chase tail. Like I haven't been going out to just smack on girls anymore. Like I'm just really, like you said, man, focused. I'm locked in.
Goal oriented.
It's October.
You locked in right now. All right.
Yeah, and so it's different, man. It's definitely different. One of my friends, he's my age, and he's been going out for years and years and years. He's still going out, right? He works like long days, and he goes out at night, and he's having a good time. Same thing like me. He likes to be social, doesn't drink, all that stuff. But,
that's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, this is awesome that you got the energy for this. And he's like, dude, like I need you out here, and I'm like, bro, I'm trying to be asleep by the time you're going out.
No, for
like
sure.
I'm in bed when you're leaving the house.
Yeah.
I remember getting ready at 10 p.m. to go out.
And now
to get to the club at 11.
Yeah.
And now I'm like getting ready, like brushing my teeth, going to bed.
Yeah. Same thing, man. I remember them days. Those not even just, I mean, obviously not chasing tail, but just going out, man. I don't go out.
Hanging out.
I don't do none of that anymore. Like I'm literally like, man, it's 10 o'clock. It's getting late, man. I look at 9:45.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I gotta start. We gotta start hurrying up.
Yeah.
Well, no matter what I'm doing, so I just feel like goal oriented. When you focus and chasing something, I mean, that's just the way your schedule is gonna be.
Yeah.
You gotta miss out on the fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And at the same time, the fun is it's like that Kobe mentality, right?
Yeah.
It's like cool. That's fun. Is cool. Getting this short-term pleasure emotion.
It's
cool.
Yeah.
But it's not as cool as
it's
not as cool as playing basketball for a league that you want to play basketball for.
For sure, it's not.
Yeah.
My goals are most important right now.
Yeah.
They overcome anybody.
Same. Yeah. It's like going out and hanging out with the girl till 4 a.m. is not as cool as not having gut issues for the next couple months. Yeah. It's not as cool as not having allergies and sinus issues, right?
For sure.
It's so like I'm dialed into that moment. You never realize how much you need your health until you don't have it.
No, for sure. And what sucks about that is it gradually goes. It's not like a quick.
Yeah.
Like it's slow, so you're not really feeling it as it goes. And then once you end up to that, like where you're at, you're like,
how did I get here?
How did I get here? And then once you get back to feeling good, you remember how good it feels.
Exactly, right? And then you kind of let it slip again. But then you got to catch. It's just you always have to catch yourself before you slide. Yeah.
No, for sure, you got to.
Yeah. So that was kind of my summer, man. It was like, Florida for a week in May. Went to my buddy's wedding in New Jersey / New York the week before that. So like May was packed. July I went to Nashville for like 5 days.
Man.
I got a lot of content there though, so I'm not complaining. And then that road trip, and then I went to LA. Dude, there's just so much. There was just so much stuff in a small amount of time that I never let my body recover.
Right.
And then the other thing about journaling, when I wrote that down, I was like, oh man, I should have said no to some of this stuff.
Yeah. No.
And that's where the boundary question comes in again, right?
Yeah. Set them things, man.
Yeah. So now it's like, hey, anyone wants to go on a trip, It's a no until 2025.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, I don't think I can do one right now.
No, for sure. I feel that, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta take care of yourself, number one.
Yeah. Priorities, man. So.
A lot of people don't have those. Man. Or they do, but they're not prioritizing.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's true, man.
Hey.
Yeah, I know you got your priorities.
Oh yeah,
I'm
trying to lock in, man. Reach my goals. It's about to be 2025, so we only getting older. So start accomplishing some of these things and make sure they happen, man.
Yeah.
At least shoot for them, right?
Right. Shoot or shoot.
And I feel like him sometimes. So
yeah.
I'm gonna shoot that thing.
Nice.
Sure.
Yeah. If I get the ball, yeah. What's your spot on the court?
I like the elbow. I love the elbow, and I love attacking, like fast breaks.
Driving it. Oh yeah. Okay. Fast breaks.
Yeah.
That's where you drive.
Man,
nice.
You're not going to see me in a fast break.
Just flash.
Yeah, and even if it's not flash, I'm pretty aggressive. Like I'm trying to move you out the way. Dunk that thing for real.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's just the way I play. But it more, not Derrick Rose because I'm taller than him, but like that's the type of time I'm on. Like I'm going to the hole aggressive, trying to attack to the lane. So.
Right, hitting the Euro step when you need
something,
to. Like,
man. I'm trying to get to that spot and put that basket in the bucket.
Man.
Ball in the bucket.
Ball in the bucket. Basket in the bucket.
Basket in the bucket. It's getting late. That's it.
I'll tell you. Yeah, what time is it? 9:19. No, dang, it's about that 9:45 time for you. Yeah. Yeah, man, I like the elbows a lot too.
Okay. You're a 3-point shooter, I heard.
I'm not.
No?
No.
Oh, no. You say you're a post player.
I was, before
That's
when I was.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm sitting at like 130 soaking wet. I was in the post when I was 160.
Okay.
But I don't know. But I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to jinx it. Next time you see me play basketball, I'm probably gonna miss all of them. But I love this. I love just like getting like right in front of the free throw, like running in from here, getting in front of the free throw lane, and just shooting a hook shot.
A hook shot?
A hook shot.
Oh,
and it's because like my layups used to get blocked all the time. Right.
So you have to put that thing high.
Yeah, but nobody. Yeah, it's hard for somebody to block this.
A hook shot is crazy.
And so I've won a couple games of horse.
Oh yeah. Of course, you do that, you're gonna win.
Right? Yeah. My other specialty is a one-legged standing on one leg, like single.
Dirk?
You know how like we do single leg balances like in the NASM book, right?
Or
Yeah. Right. It's just one leg, and then it's just like a one leg from the.
That's crazy.
From the. Yeah, not like I guess it's a Dirk shot, but not exactly. Yeah.
Okay, well, there's a hooper right now.
Yeah. Just in horse, not game time, not game speed.
Just
no fast break,
regular.
nothing. Just like all right,
slow
cool.
pace.
You just missed. All right, my turn. All right. Right. But yeah, man, I love it. I remember one time I was at Allen Lifetime and I shot a hook. I was like coming down this way and I shot a hook shot like going this way and it went in and this guy's like who's way taller than me. He's like, man, where'd you learn that? That's old school. And I was like, I know, but if I went the normal way, you'd block it.
No, for sure. Yeah, they definitely catching that thing.
Yeah. So I don't know.
The hook shot. That's different.
It's always just something that someone's not expecting.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting a hook shot.
My buddy can like just kind of go down the lane on the right side and then just like he can be like facing forward and just like throw it up and he'll like spin the ball.
Yeah.
Crazy physics, physics engineering major.
Yeah.
And he'll just like hit the backboard in a certain way and go in. Yeah. And everyone's just like, how do you do that?
People, so I got like a few layups like that.
Yeah.
I mean, like I love like just putting a little spin on the ball.
Yeah.
Like, man, that shit is fluky, man.
You're right.
What the hell? I'm like, hey, I'm doing
and
it.
it's like you barely look at the backboard.
I don't
right?
even look at it.
You just
I just
toss it up. That's crazy.
Or add a little spin to it. And man, what the fuck? You get mad as hell, but really, I mean, it's something that you practice and got a little spin to it, a little touch.
What they call it, a little English off the glass.
A little English off the glass, a little touch to it. So I get that 100%.
Oh man.
Any more questions, man?
Yeah, man. Just a few. Like I guess a couple more things would be.
Of course.
Last year around New Year's time, I never go out on New Year's. That's like my one rule I've had for like past 5 years.
Okay.
Because I always like last year what I did was I just spent the night like. I don't even think we didn't even stay up till the ball dropped or anything. It was we went to bed at like 11. Like I went to bed at 11. Okay. Right. My homies came over at like 7. I cooked like this big tomahawk steak.
Okay.
Right, that I found on sale at Market Street.
Market Street.
Right, so I cooked that, and we just sat in this. We sat in the media room, and we journaled about like what we want to do for 2024.
That's what's up, bro.
And I was like, I want to not wake up sleep deprived at the beginning of a fresh start year.
Right.
And so like I've always like I love going to sleep early on New Year's and not going out. Like
right.
avoid doing the exact opposite what the crowd is doing.
Right.
do you have it doesn't have to be New Year's specifically,
Right.
but and we're still 3 months away from it. But like, do you like? I love prepping for the new year
Oh, for sure.
weeks in advance, so that way once it's like day one of the next year, it doesn't feel like day one to me.
You setting the tone already.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Right.
you've already been going this route.
Right.
You're not. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and change.
Yeah,
I've
no.
been changing gradually.
No.
Do you have something like that? Like some, I don't know, not a tradition, but something that you do, or how far in advance you get ready for it?
Honestly, I write my goals out for the year. I do that every year.
Yeah.
Me and my fiance did that last year on New Year's Eve. So, um, I just try to I think my goals stay the same even as I get older. Nothing really changes.
Yeah.
I just get closer and closer. So, I think just writing out more strategic steps on how to get there. Like it's not really anything like big. Like I'm gonna change this. Well, if I see I'm lacking, like this year is gonna be more sleep. I'm gonna add that to the list for sure.
Yeah.
But besides that, I mean, I think I like to think I go in the right direction. Cause I mean, the way I plan my days, man. Like I'm not really talking to too many people. I'm not really.
Yeah. Dialed.
Yeah, like it's kind of crazy when I
Yeah.
sit back and think about it. Like when I talk to other people and I hear like how their day goes, and they're like, "Hey man, did you watch this show? Did you do that?" I'm like, "Man, I don't even know what that is."
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm under a rock sometimes. I
Same.
swear, yeah. So
People will tell the news to you, and you're like, oh, I didn't know that was going
I
on.
had no clue.
It's like, oh, there's a tropical storm in Florida. I had no idea.
No idea.
People are dying in this. I
did
did not realize.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for those people. No idea though.
No, for sure. And I think I started watching the news too. I read in actually it was a TED talk I was listening to, and he was just like, the news is cool. I mean, obviously you're gonna find out everything that you need to find out, but if you're looking for bad news, the news is always the first place to go.
It's true.
So
There's no positivity in the news.
yeah,
man.
like besides it being 90 one day, you know, it's the sun.
Yeah.
The rest is just like I don't need to hear this. It doesn't. I find out most of my information from like if it's important, it's gonna get to me.
Exactly. Yeah.
But a lot of this stuff doesn't relate to me, and obviously I'm a good human being. I want the best for everybody, but it's just if I can't do anything, I kind of feel like there's no point in really reacting to it.
Right.
So yeah, I'll stay away from that.
Yeah.
But I'm big on just setting my goals and trying to be consistent. Right now, that's just the biggest thing for me is being consistent in what I'm chasing. And yeah, I hope I get there. I pray I get there.
Cool, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's stay consistent. Let's stay consistent on this sleep goal that we got.
I
too.
got to, man. I got to. I need.
Is there anything else from your side you wanted to talk about?
Oh, I'm good, man.
Yeah, this
a
is
good
solid.
It's always a great conversation.
Always great, man.
Yes, sir.
Glad we got to run it back.
Got to.
Looking forward to the next one.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
As
lock
always.
in. We're gonna lock in.
My
It's
man.
always good seeing my
Hey.
guy.
Shout out Brandon, aka Juice
Yes,
LLC. Juice LLC? Juice Training? What's it
Juice
called?
workouts.
Juice workouts.
Juice workouts.
Juice workouts.
Check out the juice workouts, man.
Heck yeah. You got a page for it?
I do. I just made one.
Juice workouts. Go check out the page.
Yes, sir. We
Heck
getting busy
yeah.
on there.
All right. Peace.
All right.